All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Luke from Bonelop Fish Market, and figured to just do a live stream for the fun of it. It's been a while since we've actually had a proper one, so yeah, just waiting for anybody to pop up. We'll be doing Q&As and all that stuff, kind of catch up. It's been a while, like I said. So yeah. Drop some stuff over here. Excuse me. All right. All right, so like I said, there's a link in the description here in this video, so you can jump in if you'd like. If not, that is fine. Absolutely fine. All right, so until we get some viewers in here, we are going to get some fish going, I think. All right. Which fish should we play? Let's see here. Oh. All right. We'll adjust the camera there. All righty. Which fish would we like to play today? Oh, he doesn't have batteries, that's right. All right, that was Rocking Fish bass version. Pretty much all I have to say about that, but I'm pretty sure everybody watching is interested in what new fish I'll be creating. Hopefully that's why you're watching. We got some ideas. I'm not going to tell you just yet, but it involves Christmas Billy Bass, the new Billy Bass, and the 2014 one on the wall over there. I'm going to use those as bodies for customs, so we'll kind of see how that plays out. But yeah, like I said, link is in the description if anybody wants to pop up and do that. We can do a Q&A if you'd like. I'm not good at this. I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've done a proper stream. So, and unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot for sale right now. You see, so that's another little issue we're having. I do, however, have some fish that I've had in storage for quite a few years. I think 2 of them I've had since I started my channel, actually. So I'll pull them out and we'll kind of take a look. So in these boxes are fish that are mint in the box. They've never been taken out, to my knowledge. I only took them out to pull the batteries. But what do we got here? All right, so we have a Travis trout, unopened. To my knowledge, he was in perfect shape. I did test him when I got him about 4 years ago, and I just wrapped him up in a plastic bag to keep him safe. And to take the batteries. And I took the batteries out as well, so don't have to worry about that, any corrosion or anything like that. Nice and clean. I hope that link works for you guys. If you have a StreamYard account, I believe is what this program is called. Yes, StreamYard. Or you might not even need one. I don't know. But if you do and you want to hop on, feel free. I've also got a 2014 Big Mouth Billy Bass 15-year edition. This is from batch YJ001, so a very early batch. He might still have his batteries inside of him, actually. I have never taken him out. He's original and all that, so that's him. These fellows have been in the package or been new in box for as many years as I can remember. I bought the 15-year Billy Bass back in 2019, maybe? It was a while ago. All right. Got another box here. I have an original 2000, 1999 or whatever, Big Mouth Billy Bass with a pull tab. Fun fact, I got this for $10 on eBay. About the same time I bought the Travis trout. Travis was a little more expensive, but came with the pull tab. I pulled them out just to make sure that the batteries weren't exploded and corroded, and surprisingly, they were just fine. I think if I would have pulled the pull tab, they probably still would have worked because they were unused batteries at that point. They weren't being drained. Works perfect. Like I said, brand new in the box, and I'm going to keep it that way. He's going to stay in the box. This one is more recent. I bought this guy last year, of course, when I bought all the rest of them. This one I decided to keep and seal. He might still have his batteries in him. I liked the coloration on him. I thought was good, and he also moved very well, so I liked that. And the box was in the best shape. When you get them at the store, and you don't buy them on Walmart.com or whatever, the boxes just get damaged because everybody and their uncle's got to play with it and push the buttons and all that fun stuff. So those are my fish that I'm keeping sealed, and I have them in plastic to protect them. Trying to think of anything else going on in the fish world right now. Why don't you guys comment if you can, or let's see here. What do we got? There is a chat. Okay. Perfect. All right, so if you guys want to hop on, that's cool. If you don't, that's fine too. Put down your comments in the chat. I would love to see it. I might. All right, I'm gonna go and check my YouTube over here. All right. Alrighty here. What we got going? Okay. Dang, we're down to 2. All right. So whatever questions you guys have for me as Jemmy /fish collector, go ahead and leave it in the comments here. Otherwise, throw out a request if you want a fish played or whatever. I'll be here for about another hour. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch you all. Let's see. Cry out loud. Okay. Okay. Got good connection. We're doing fine here. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start. I'm going to start doing this. All right. So, what I have here is a Bluetooth Billy Bass. I built him out of Bluetooth parts. I'm sure if you've seen any other videos in this channel, you will recognize him. I love him. He's great. I also did a 6-foot Douglas fir like that, and I have a Sunny the Sunflower that also does that. Suppose I'll just start showcasing some fish here. All right. What other fish shall we showcase? Well, let's start with the earliest singing fish, the latest one that just came out, which I'm sure everybody's sick of seeing. 2021 Big Mouth Billy Bass. Honestly, this is probably one of the better ones they've released in the last decade. He's pretty sturdy. I mean, the quality's there. It's quite good. And I mean, no, I will survive. That's great. I love it. You know, with that I will survive era, it was dumb. There was too much of it. Let's see, we have at least 6 Billy Bass within the last decade that's saying I will survive, not including zombie fish, which, by the way, I still have. If anybody's interested, leave a message in the chat and a way to contact, and we can maybe work out a deal. I might be able to post it on Macari. I post on Macari now because it's just the best way to go. Cheaper on the fees, cheaper shipping. It's just much better. And here we have the classic Billy Bass right here. He's a fine bass. I love the 2000 repaint or whatever you'd want to call it. Just great. Fun fact, I've had these batteries in here for probably about going on 2 years now. So let's see how they are doing. Okay, so we have him. Let's see. Ah, yes. Here's one my fiance and I made recently, within the last 6 months. She figured it would be smart, instead of putting a jingle bell here, because every fish has a jingle bell there, put it on the hat, because we had a few hats lying around that didn't have puffballs anymore. So we got the jingle bell on there. He sings "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," 2021 Billy Bass body. You can take an adapter, batteries, which he has, and yeah, here we go. For the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung, not a chimney would care. When it comes to that old St. Nicholas, it would be there. My favorite time of the year. Yes, Christmas. Santa Claus will soon be here. All right, so that was the 2021 Christmas Billy Bass that we came up with. It feels good to customize fish, I think. I don't have any batteries lying around, because I would show off that Jaws over there, which was another idea by my fiance. She's very smart and she likes this kind of stuff, so it's a win-win. Yeah. So that one up there, the Jaws, you probably can't see him. Sorry. There he is. Right over there. Jaws sings "Bad to the Bones." Um, Took that from a 2015 Billy Bones, falling apart, and the lights wouldn't work anymore. And anytime I tried to get the lights to work, it would short the thing out. So, yeah. Here's another one. This one was spawn of my brain because I had extra parts lying around. So I created a Tommy Trout on a Billy Bass plaque who sings the Filet-O-Fish song. What I did here with the nameplate, as you can see, I sanded it down so then there wasn't any of that, no text from the Big Mouth Billy Bass or anything. Spray painted a metallic gold color, and then wrote his name with a paint pen, I believe it's called, and then put a gloss coat over it. Unfortunately, the switch was broken, and I tried to rewire it to make him so he could play the remix too. Can't do that. What I did though, to make the head stay up, was a 12-tooth gear, I believe, that I put in. The Jemmy Collector Boy commented, "Hello, hello, how are you?" Anyhow, so how I went about this: 12-tooth gear, regular Billy Bass mech, and up here this is a regular Billy Bass mechanism on the inside. I just have no motor in for the tail. The only one is head and mouth. That way, the Frankie the Fish board will work. I'm pretty proud of it because I've been trying to perfect that for a while. So yeah, now that I finally have one that is decent, I think I might hang on to this one unless somebody out there would like to purchase him down the road, but not right now because I'm trying to build my collection back up a little bit. I'm gonna have a lot of customs in my collection just because I feel like that's important. It's important to me to have a lot of customs, just because it's fun to tinker and mess around. Ooh, what do we got here? We have somebody else He is good. Okay. I'll add you to the stream in a minute. But first, we're going to play this right here.
Give me back the little fish. Give me that fish. Give me back the little fish. Give me that fish. What if it were you hanging up on this wall? If it were you in that sandwich, you wouldn't be laughing at all. Give me back the little fish. Give me that fish. Give me back the little fish. Give me that fish.
All right, so that was Tommy Trout on the Billy Bass plaque. Another fun fish. My favorite custom, though, so far, but we'll see after I get the other customs that I'm planning on making over the coming months. I'm going to be using one of these, but not. I'll be buying another Christmas Billy Bass, and I'm getting another 2021 Billy Bass, since they're still available on Walmart.com, and also I'll be using him to make various customs. But my favorite of all time so far is my rockin' singing bass here that plays Hank Williams songs. He was fried when I got him. I bought him on eBay UK a long time ago, and had a Hank Williams lying around, which was pretty broken, and I didn't want to go into fixing him. So I'm just going to use the brain and see if I can get that to work in a fish. Boom! It worked. Okay, so it looks like we have another. Yes, the Jemmy Collector Boy is in the stream here. We'll be adding him here in just a moment. So everybody, please welcome the Jemmy Collector Boy.
All right. I'm about to show something that I made in Little Big Planet, which I made the Jemmy Moon plaque, which is the gray one. It sings Amore.
Very cool.
Yeah. And the sun plaque. I'm actually in the prototype factory. That's where I made the animatronics.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Is this a computer program then that you just run
Wanna be a bride.
Yep. Also the things. Also, I made an inflatable.
Very cool.
That actually sings.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Let me do this real quick.
Sure.
He's about to sing any minute now, or any second. Yep, it's about to sing. Yep. And the Demi life-size dancing Frosty the Snowman, which is the prototype. They never so things. I have to show you the singing fishes that I'm. Yeah.
Neat.
I'll have to show you the singing fishes that I made.
All
It's
right.
actually loading. So.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Either my end's bad or there's something fishy going on with the connection. Whoop. We lost him. Hopefully he gets back on, but if anybody else watching would like to hop on real quick and maybe do a quick Q&A or showcase something from their collection, I like these collabs. They're pretty fun. But yeah, if you feel like popping on, go ahead. I'll be waiting. I'm here for another 45 minutes, so don't be afraid to join in. While we wait for additional guests, I suppose I should probably show another fish or something, shouldn't I now? Yeah, it stands to reason. Okay, what do we got? Oh, I don't know. We could also bring Edison out. He hasn't been out in a long while. For all you new viewers, Edison is a puppet who works on my channel from time to time. All right. We'll show off this 2015 Christmas Billy Bass, 15-year edition. Everybody loves him. Oh, we got another. All right, Jemmy Collector Boy is back. If anybody else would like to hop on as well, feel free. I'll be adding him to stream now. Here we go.
I'm a Billy Bass.
Okay. Well, lost him again, so he's having some connection problems. If anybody else without connection problems would like to hop on, Foster Baird. I don't want to butcher your name. But it looks like we're having some connectivity issues.
Fish that's what I hate this song. It's the orange fish. I've seen a video that someone is cutting they're cutting it alive. It made me feel bad, so I made this.
Okay.
It has a lot of songs to it.
The original version of Don't Worry Be Happy is from the Big Must Billy Bass, and the 15-year edition Big Must Billy Bass Don't Worry Be Happy song.
Wonderful.
I've done it actually is singing Big Mouth Billy Bass. It has the full song of it. I love it. Kind of cool song.
All right.
That's the final song.
Yep. He has a lot of songs actually.
Wonderful. Looks good.
I'll show you how many does he have. That's how long it is.
All right. I have looks like another waiting in line here to get in. So thank you very much. Feel free to hop on later. I'm gonna let this guy on now.
Oh yeah, the Louis the Large was fast. Oh yeah.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. All right. Looks like you got a nice collection of fish there.
This one I actually found new in box in the antique store.
Oh, it's always good when you do that.
Oh yeah, definitely. This one here is actually one of my third ever.
Nice.
And that one is high pitch.
Okay.
Then we have my lobster, which is actually I scored on that one. I found that you ever been to a place like Goodwill or somewhere?
Oh, that's my favorite place to go.
We have a place down here, but I actually live in Iowa. We have a place down here in Spencer called Many Hands. I found that there with box.
Oh. Yeah, I think I've bought up all the singing fish in Minnesota. I started when I was I think I was 14. Yeah. When I turned 14, I saw one in my local thrift shop's window, and I'm like, I gotta get him. It was a Billy Bass. And I was like, I remember buying him, and I said to my parents, I was like, it's become my duty. I must rescue all the Billy Bass. So over the years, I've just been finding them, buying them, selling them, fixing them, using them for parts, whatever. And now I can't find any up here in Minnesota.
I know, they sell like hotcakes.
Yeah, if you price them right. I see people up there right now online selling them for like $80, and it's just a regular Billy Bass. And it's not.
Yeah, they're not rare.
No, they're not. And you're not going to get $80 for it. Unless it was like the very first one to roll off the production line, but then how would you even know? Because they didn't mark.
How would you be able to tell? I think it's the audio. And because those ones actually have a board, they have like a board thing on. They have a board problem, if you know what I mean. It's like they sound a little bit more scratchy as the first ones do.
Right.
And anyway, if you want to talk about a Canadian model, those ones actually have the factored audio with the fast tail. I'm looking for one of those.
Oh, I've had a few of them. thankfully, I live close to Canada. I live probably about, it's probably like a 5-hour drive from where I'm at right now to Canada. But I found quite a few. Some people call them the blue box Billy Bass because they
Yeah,
come in a
the
blue box.
Sunstar variant.
Yep, and a lot of them have. Some have the factored audio. Others just have the fast tail, but they also have that little glitch with their mouth when it moves, kind of like when he sings "Take Me to the River." He shuts his mouth instead of opening it,
Yeah.
which is kind of odd. And then if you put an adapter in it, like a 6-volt, it'll come out really grainy when he moves his head
Yeah.
up. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I think that has something to do with how the circuit board was set up.
Those models are very weird.
Yes, they are.
Anyway, here I'll play this. I'll play this one for you.
Here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it note. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
See what I mean? Like high pitch.
Oh, I love those ones. Those or the really deep ones. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you were watching at that point, but I brought down my 2000 Billy Bass with the well-painted skin or whatever.
Yeah, those ones are very different.
I love I just love how it looks because it looks really real. Oh, not saying the other ones don't, because I mean those look pretty real too. I've caught plenty of fish in the wild that look almost identical. So they did a really good job. But yeah, the deep voice ones, it brings me back to when I was little because my grandpa had one. That's what got me into them in the first place. And I actually have the skin hiding somewhere in my house, but I don't know where it's at right now.
Huh. What I need to tell you about this one. This one didn't originally look like this. This one had a really melted eye along with a very melted skin, and the skin was almost trying to disintegrate.
Weird.
I know you can't really tell on camera, but you could definitely tell it's kind of faded.
Yeah. And you said the skin was starting to decay?
Yeah. It was
It's really
all.
hard.
Yeah.
Because they're made with
It's like
pretty...
it was hung in a garage somewhere, like hung above, like where the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hung above something that'll cause that. I've got one
Yeah.
out in the garage actually as well. I was trying to sell him at my garage sale, but I was like, nobody's gonna want him. Nobody's picked him up yet, so I'm just gonna keep him in the garage, and that's where he can stay.
Anyway, the skin is actually had the original fish that was actually on this skin. The crown gear snapped, that broke when I was trying to hang on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'd take it apart, replace everything, and then yeah, he just got used as parts.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. There's only so much you can do. And then they eventually have to be retired to parts or something, because it's better to reuse the good parts that are in them instead of just throwing them out just because, might have a dent or the plaque might be broken. If the rest of the fish is still good, you can just find a new plaque, no problem.
Actually, going back to this one had split gears. The head and the mouth both were split.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I meant the mouth, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The mouth gear was split and the tail gear was split. So yeah. Now I move on to this one. This one's my favorite. it's also really detailed on the plaque. You can really tell there's dark spots.
Yep, that must have been an earlier model then. Or maybe not. I don't know. I always relate early models to really good looking ones that look like that are a little more detailed. But it could be the other way around.
Yeah. This one had no corrosion. All these had no corrosion.
Good.
I've actually bought one song model accidentally because I thought it was a original model,
Mm-hmm.
and the head and tail were both fried. The mouth
Oh, that's too
and
bad.
it
That
was
might
very
be an early
corroded.
version though, the one song edition. Might have been an earlier release because they're very hard to find.
I mean, they are, but they're starting to get just a tiny bit more common, just a tiny bit.
Oh,
Because
really?
I have seen a few, I have seen a few like new in box.
What kind of box do they come in, just so I can look out for them?
Hold on a minute, I gotta change that. Alrighty. They would look like this
Okay, so a blue box.
with Sunstar.
Okay. So it's really a toss-up then. You don't know what you're getting with a Sunstar bass.
But then again, look at it. Still it does just say taken to the river, and
Okay.
that description is true. Also, what I found out about these is that if you find a one song, there'll be a red sticker in the battery compartment. There'll be a circle sticker, red sticker.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
It
that's
looks
what
like
I
I've
found
got
about.
another. Oh, sorry to cut you off. What did you say?
So yeah, that's a little tip for you if you're looking for a one song model.
Okay. Good. I'm actually in the market for more like Sunny the Sunflowers, rare gemmy items like that. Just because those are, I have a lot of fun with those. I can put them out all over my house, and then my fiance won't yell at me because they're not a fish. So, although she doesn't care, but whatever.
I do actually have a few Douglas firs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
can't go wrong with Douglas fir. I found one at Goodwill the day after Christmas, actually, last year, and I got him for I think $3, and he worked perfect. He was basically used, I think, one season because he had everything. He was still had the bag and the twist tie and cardboard attached to him, and he was in really good shape.
That's surprising.
Yeah,
I
the
actually
stuff.
found one for about $1 in a corner from the town where I live, from way over, like the
Mhm.
town over. They used to
Yeah.
have a place that had all sorts of jammy stuff. They had a little bit. They had a hip swinging Santa, and I didn't buy that because I think it was broken.
Mhm.
But then in the corner, they had a Douglas fir that was in the box, had the hat and had everything. It just was in the bag. I think it was only used like 5 times at least,
Mhm.
and it had the box and everything, and it worked well too.
Nice.
Looking for some variants of those ones. I actually did find a dancing one.
Oh, Douglas fir.
Yeah, dancing Douglas fir. I found one of those.
Mhm. Those are a bit hard to find. I found my first dancing Douglas fir. Oh, a while ago. It had to have been about 5 years ago, at least. There's this thrift store called Unique down in Burnsville, Minnesota, where we go, and I go almost. I try to go there once a month, just depending on what I've got lying around for cash, and then go look and see what I can find. But anyway, at that time, it was Jemmy heaven. There was a bunch of stuff. It was crazy. There were Douglas firs everywhere. Well, maybe not everywhere. There was like a few fish lying around. I didn't get all the fish. But I found a dancing Douglas fir sitting on the little where all the expensive stuff is, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was one there, and then there was another one. There was a regular Douglas fir over in the corner by where like the sporting goods and stuff would be there. So bought both of those, and then I also got a wreath. So it was a good haul that day, but I sold all of those by now. They're long gone. I try not to keep anything too long just because I don't like feeling
Is this
cluttered.
the wreath I think it is? The only wreath they made, actually. What do they call that one?
The Douglas fir wreath?
Yeah. What do they call that one?
It's just the animated singing wreath. They actually have two versions. They have the regular one that sings like the high-pitched voice Douglas fir songs, and then they have another one that they distributed through a different company that sings the deep voice songs. And then I just discovered the other day they made a poinsettia wreath that has Sonny the Sunflower's head mounted in there somewhere, and I've tried to go buy it, but someone snatched it up before I could get it. But that was a shame.
That must be some other state must have made that. They must have made that for some other state because that happens a lot.
Yeah.
One thing that has actually caught my eye recently is I saw on eBay I saw Lucky the Singing Lobster.
Mm-hmm. I've had a few of those. Those are a lot of fun. Hard to find, but they're fun.
They're just so interesting because they use a Billy Bass designed plaque with the lobster on it.
Mm-hmm. I know, and you can't hang it up either. It doesn't have hanging holes in the back, so it has to sit flat. So it's kind of weird, but I think they just needed to do it they did it for the money.
One thing that also one thing, a 2006 Billy Bass. What do you think about that? That is just wow.
I believe it because we had neighbors that were having a garage sale. They weren't selling it. It was a long time ago. But they had it hanging in their garage, and some other guy came and asked if it was for sale, and they were like, nah, it costs too much money. We're not going to sell it. It was expensive. And I'm pretty sure
because
it was
new?
Yeah, it was back in 2008 when they had it, and they had bought it recently. So
Dang. I heard those are different than these ones.
they've got
just
some different bits. They got rid of the Irving, Texas on the back of the plaque. They also changed how the battery terminals looked. And then they also
So basically, those actually have a Rocky Rainbow Trout battery compartment because they have that same exact thing.
Yep. And then different paint on the skin. The mold on the fish looked a little different. Like it was a little more like curved up, so you had like a bigger belly or something. That's how I remember them. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like I've got a few other people in the queue. So thank you so much for sharing your fish with us.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you in the next stream next time I do it. Probably be summertime. So just keep a lookout.
All right, I will.
All right, take care.
See ya.
Bye. All right.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. How are you? Sorry it took so long to get you on. I was trying to get you on a while ago.
Oh, that's fine. So, yeah, I guess I'll show my fish.
All right.
Nothing too exciting, but
Ah,
let's start off with Billy Basses.
man, you got a lot of Billy Bass.
This is a customized one. This one sings "Take Me to the River" and "Don't Worry, Be Happy."
Very nice. How'd you do that? Did you replace
Wait, I'll show you the rest, then I'll explain.
Okay.
So, that Travis has no circuit, Sammy Swordfish, Billy Bones, Christmas, custom Halloween fish,
Very nice.
Billy Bass Mech. So yeah, and Superstar Lobster and stuff over there.
Very nice.
But that is a custom, this Billy Bass.
Okay.
And what's the PCB in that Billy Jr. is a Travis, which actually it all came from this Travis here.
Okay.
So I put the IC, the little integrated controller, I desoldered it. I put Billy Basses on the Travis's circuit. I put Travis's on the Billy Basses. So,
cool.
I swear it's plugged in. So yeah, it's kind of cursed.
Well, that's really cool though. Like I've tried to do that, but I've always broken the little ICU or whatever it is, the
Like the
little
pads.
control module. Yeah.
Yeah, it took me quite a few tries. The first circuit I made for that looked like a complete wreck. I actually made the circuit, that first one, before the that moving fish, rare one or whatever, was even found. So, which is kind of cool. I'm like, hey, someone stole my idea. So yeah, that just has a Billy circuit in it because I bought it broken. These two are fast tails.
Very nice.
The head doesn't work on this one due to a circuit issue. It's a completely corroded L-shaped circuit, so.
Oh, yep.
So that thing is, I'm just happy it's working at all, so I'll just kind of leave it alone. This one works okay. I like how the mech is like blue and stuff on those. Cool catfish. Its head doesn't go up very far because I used a jaw piece in place of a whistle piece, but I should add some hot glue to it or something so it can push it out just a bit further, because right now it only goes to like here.
Yeah.
Oh, so anyways, this Billy Jr., I guess I could play that. Batteries. I bought this Billy Jr. with the orange Russian fish. They both were non-working. So I knew I'd have plans for them.
Yeah.
I still have the batteries that came in the 2021 Billy Bass, but they're pretty dead.
Yeah.
So,
I was really happy with the 2021.
Me too. I'm happy that they brought back the plaque and stuff. I'm not sure how well this comes through camera, like the audio.
Not too bad. I could hear it pretty clear.
Might want to think
You know, it's kind of like a Billy the Bass type thing.
Mm-hmm. It's still really good though, because I wish they would have just had him with the original circuit, because I'd always wanted to do that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. And I even managed to get like all the functions working too. So, like, there's actually an adapter jack sitting inside because this is still a Travis PCB.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the sensor works and everything too, which I'm pretty surprised they got all that working. It needs more foam, but.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's about everything.
Cool.
I suppose this Christmas one I completely made up. The skin was very bad on it and stuff, so I took like the skin and the plaque from like an older Billy Bass, so it's not as light as like the Christmas one usually was. Like the mouth was cut and stuff on it, so I took parts from a Billy Bass and I'm gonna plug it in. And it looks somewhat similar to that, prototype one in that Toy Fair video.
Yes, that's a legendary video. I got so excited when I saw that because it was like, oh look, they got this. They got this.
Me too. So I kind of paid close attention to it. I even like unstitched the hat so it kind of flops around like it, and I even changed the pitch resistor so it's higher pitched.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung, not a chimney would catch.
So yeah, I mean it's still just obviously a normal Billy Bass, but I like how it's somewhat similar to that one. And this country one was already high pitched when I got it. And fully working. Just a bad eye socket. So yeah.
Nice.
Gonna get going. It was
All
nice
right.
talking and stuff.
Yeah, it was good to have you on.
All right. Thanks.
Not rare. It's not very common we get the legends on the channel here. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yep. Have a good one. All right, we got Skylar now. Please welcome Skylar. Hi.
I actually have 3 singing fish, so that's cool.
Nice.
I have the original 1998 Billy Bass. I have the singing Christmas one from CVS. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm guessing it's Blues. And my all-time favorite, the 2018 Survivor one. Very epic.
Very cool. Yes. You've got quite a collection going so far.
I have lots of items. Epic.
Good.
This snowman be glitchy. Wait a minute. It did earlier. Every time I would press the foot, the LEDs would go for a second, and then they would just go off. So weird.
Is it the batteries or is it a circuit issue?
I think it's a circuit issue. Whoopsies. Epic. Fried penguin.
Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow.
I have a 2 song.
There you go. That's a rare item, or at least I think it's rare.
Yeah, this is a 2005 Black Cat model.
Very good.
I also have a few other snowflake spinners, like the Swingin' Skelly and the Snowman version of that.
Nice.
The Swingin' Skelly was my first ever snowflake spinner.
Oh, yeah?
Here's a 2005 Black Cat.
The snowman was a jolly happy soul. Corn cob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. The snowman.
So, yeah.
Very good.
And my 2007 Mini Blue.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow.
Fully works.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on today. We appreciate your time. Have a good one.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right. So, thank you for everybody who has participated in this today. I think it went pretty well. We had quite a few people come on. I will be doing another tomorrow, actually, around 2 p.m. Central Time. So I don't know where y'all live, but you guys can figure out the time zones. You'll see it pop up on YouTube. If you've rung the bell, you'll have notifications. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate everyone who came on today. I think tomorrow we'll just continue talking about fish, and maybe we'll do a Q&A if you guys can come up with some good questions. Any question, I'll answer it. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow around 2 p.m. And I'll go from 2 to 6. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. We'll see who jumps on. We'll see what's going on. So 2 p.m. I will start the stream tomorrow. It'll probably be the same title, and we'll just continue to broadcast and to have a good time. So thank you very much for everyone for watching, and see you tomorrow. Take care.